Welcome to the show.
Welcome to those of you tuning in. We've got one away here in inning number 4.
Number 10.
Infield in the overshift here now. The pitch. Justin Upton stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Upton, or simply J-Up. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Taylor Ward is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Andrew Simmons. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 19.
So stepping in is number 19. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. This one's down to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. One run, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, number 69.
Now to bat, number 69. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the AB now. Here's the 0-1. Before the 0-2, a look to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. They still trail it here 2-1. So now here is David Fletcher. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The second baseman, J.J.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Phil Gosselin, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That evens it up 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Fastball well outside.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 to first, scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that brings up Mike Trout. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
At the plate, Jared Walsh, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And another foul ball. Full count still. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Hit hard on the ground to third. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And an offline throw, but he puts the tag on for out number 3. Angels leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Alex Cobb takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 38. Alex Cobb.
First pitch on the way.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. One away for the Astros here in the 6th. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. A shot down the first baseline. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Marcus Sutton fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down.
Number 3.
And now in the box, number 3. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Left for Houston. They're down 2-1. Pedro Baez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6.
And leading off for the Angels,
fouled off.
the 3rd baseman, Anthony Rendon.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Baez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here's the 0-2. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Popped him up. Number 19 is under it. 2 gone. Next to stand in is Dexter Fowler. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Out in front of it, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Angels. Jose Suarez comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Yordan Alvarez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And he fouls this one off. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
So now to the plate, Andrew Simmons. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And there's ball 2 now. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Grounded down the third baseline. Over to first, and that retires the side. Justin Upton will start things out when we return. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. Angels lead it 2-1. Justin Upton the next to hit. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A 1-1 now to Upton. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
This is foul right side.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Justin Upton is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Taylor Ward is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter number 22. Second baseman.
Up next, David Fletcher. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he popped him up. Right fielder coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Steve Cishek is out from the...
Now pitching number 40, Steve Cishek.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here's Michael Brantley. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
The batter, number 69.
Now to the plate, number 69. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now the 1-0. Runner breaks for third. Strike taken, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Next, it'll be Marcus Sutton. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And now the first pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
The set and the 1-2 lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Still 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Kendall Graveman will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Kendall Graveman.
First pitch coming, here it is. Phil Gosselin is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Jared Walsh is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. And that's through for a hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Anthony Rendon becomes out number 2 this inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Max Stassi is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
0-2. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Angels. Now it'll be number 3, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. First delivery to him, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-1.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
The 2-1. Line toward the gap in left center. On a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So the next to bat will be number 30. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Starts him with possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning.
And leading up for the Angels, the right fielder, Dexter.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And it's 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 10.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Hit back up the middle. There is Altuve. Throw on to first. 2 gone. And stepping in, Taylor Ward. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 pitch coming. think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Leading off the first baseman, number 19.
First pitch on its way. Pitch popped up. Rendon over to his left. One down.
The left fielder.
Next, here is Michael Brantley. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Hit softly down the line at first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The bat. Number 69.
Now here's the first offering. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
Swing and a liner, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count. The pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
And that just looked like a really tough play right there. Had a little trouble getting it out of his glove, and it cost him. It made all the difference right there, boys. He had to be perfect with the speed getting down the line.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two and 2 the count.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. Runners on the move for second. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless, Astros leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Zach Greinke comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. David Fletcher is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 13.
Now at the plate, here is Phil Gosselin. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Number 30 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1.
Swing slow. 1-2 to count.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. At the plate now is Marcus Sutton. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit-by-pitch.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit-by-pitch.
To the plate now, number 3. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Jazz McCormick will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 20, Jazz McCormick.
Stepping in now, number 30. 0-1 the count. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive into left field. A base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third. And here in the 11th, they have broken through to take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game.
At the plate now, Andrew Simmons. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
The left fielder.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Comes set, the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now 6-2.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
In now, number 69. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. High and deep to right center. On the move is Fowler. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Astros lead this one 6-2. Chas McCormick will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 20.
Ryan Presley takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Stepping up is Jared Walsh. It was a base hit last time up.
Down by a bunch here, and what makes it even more difficult, they're facing the closer. Not going to be an easy task trying to tie this one or go ahead here at home.
A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Anthony Rendon takes his third strikeout of the day. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The bat, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Angels down to their last strike. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Number 10.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Justin Upton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Taylor Ward would be next, and he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
6-2 the final total today. The Astros get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Zach Greinke gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Angels, 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting out west in the American League, the A's went deep 4 times as they got the best of the Dodgers at home, 6-3. The Chicago White Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they sank the Mariners 11-1. The Blue Jays finished off a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 9-4. The Bo Sox launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Rays 5-4. They now have 6 straight victories. The Bronx Bombers brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the visiting Orioles 3-2. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Cleveland Indians grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-2. The Detroit Tigers combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 4-3. The Miami Marlins completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 3-0. The Metropolitans finished off a 3-game sweep as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 1-0. The Braves sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-4. They now have 5 straight wins. The Cubs combined for a 4-hitter as they got the best of the Brewers at home 1-0. The Pirates put together 10 total hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-4. The Colorado Rockies swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 3-2. The San Francisco Giants combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 6-0. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y acuéstate en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no hay Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Que te la echo mi español muy malo. I speak English till I get up tu condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Ya don't understand my lingo, tu pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Car that cooked me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, get my enemies from Cali, yeah, boy. DR down to Paraguay. Me and Funky got together, that's a crazy pair, boy.
Se puso buena.
Thursday night baseball on the show from Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's the home opener of this new season between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Justin Verlander gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at one of the greats of all time, right-hander Justin Verlander. Still has the big fastball, good slider, good curveball. He'll mix in some changeups to right-handed hitters. This guy's been a good pitcher for a long time, and if he brings his A game, you're not going to score very many runs off this guy.
Oakland.
Now into the box, Josh Harrison. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Strike one to start the at-bat.
First pitch, 7-11.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And it's fouled away. Verlander has finished off more than 2,900 innings during his time in the major leagues. And with over 3,000 strikeouts, he's approaching the top 15 on the all-time strikeouts leaderboard. And that one yanked just foul. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Heading out towards shallow right. Number 69 is there, and he has it for the out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Jay Hay, Josh Harrison do his thing. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
At the plate, Tony Kemp has he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He swings and grounds it to short. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. So here is number 30. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
Up for the Astros, the center fielder, number 30.
Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Into the box now, Marcus Sutton. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And Dan D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours in the plane with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hit hard to the right, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in next, number 19. And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Brown able to track it down for the third out. We've played an inning. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Chris Davis. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Again, a 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Seth Brown is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Jed Lowry is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And he falls behind now. 2-0. Fouled off. The 2-1 home. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose.
Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And he lays off for ball 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a liner. Davis is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting seven.
And now here is Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
So now to the plate, Andrew Simmons. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Comes set with the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Andrus On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Back with more on a third. Top of the third set to get underway. And now it'll be the catcher, Sean Murphy. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So one gone in the inning now, and here's the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The third baseman, number 1, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
High in the air out to center field. Number 30 gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, number 69. His career numbers against Minaya. He's 1 for 3.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the AB now. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Standing in now, number 30, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. To 1-2 now. High and deep to right center. After it is Marte. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next up is Marcus Sutton. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And good for him. Marcus Sutton has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies, Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. Hit in the air to center field. Marte is under it. 2 gone.
Now back, number 19.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 19. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Houston. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The next 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Starling Marte is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. To second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He singled in his first AB.
The second
infield in the overshift
Jose.
Here now the pitch.
Altuve.
Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back, number 3.
So now into the box is number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Next up for the A's, Seth Brown, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Fouled away. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Jed Lowry is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
The 2-2. Pitch popped up. Verlander is there for it. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Andrew Simmons.
Andrew Simmons.
First pitch of the AB now. Pretty well hit, deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Next up for the Stros, number 69, singled in his last at-bat. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch on the way.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Simmons on at first, nobody out. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 2-1 on its way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. There's one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
In now, number 30. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And that's in there, base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Astros are down quiet. In at the plate is Sean Murphy. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Striding in for Oakland, Elvis Andrus comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he fouls this one off. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to be the first-year shortstop, Marcus Sutton.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's your incentive, Hero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez. Harrison is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 19. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Now the 1-0. Hard hit to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Now back, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And now, Jose Altuve. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The 0-1 pitch.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty. Stepping in once again is Tony Kemp. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Starling Marte is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Alvarez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Ready now is Matt Olson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
That misses. 2-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? they find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some...
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. 4th home run here in the early going, and the A's are on the board now. It's a 2-1 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
The left fielder, number 11.
Chris Davis next to bat. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1 scores in the inning. Coming on this solo is Petit. Take
Attention, please. Now pitching for Oakland, number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next to hit, Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Bregman.
First pitch of the AB on its way. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Ground ball left side. Gloved by Harrison. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Andrew Simmons. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning.
Leading off with the Athletics. The right
pitch on the way.
Seth Brown.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Got a lot of it deep down the line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Phil Maton is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 88, Phil Maton.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Number 30 will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and 2, here it is. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Next to hit is Sean Murphy. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. 1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Elvis Andrus would be next. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Elvis Andrus checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2-0 now. Here it comes now to Andrus. Murphy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right on the corner, 2-2. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Deolis Guerra is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Number 65, Deolis Guerra.
First offering on its way. Number 69 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Popped him up. Olsen is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop.
Stepping in.
Market.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. Gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Just keeping him close. Into the box, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Houston. They still lead it. Ryan Presley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 55, Ryan.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Josh Harrison. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Number 3 has it, and he makes the throw to first. Harrison is retired, and there's one away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. As a look, now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well, barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Count is 1-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Kemp stands at first with 1 out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Matt Olson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball 3. Chris Davis would be next. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Oakland. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Here's Chris Davis now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Zach Greinke gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Zach Greinke.
A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. This is foul right side. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Houston Astros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Justin Verlander gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Sean Manaea pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victory.
One shot is never enough. I just wait for us to go in circles.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Houston Astros combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 2-1. The Halos only allowed 2 hits in the game as they blew out the Jays 7-0. The Minnesota Twins picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the visiting Mariners 12-6. The Boston Red Sox beat the O's in Baltimore 4-3. Garrett Crochet collected his first ever W at the big league level, helping the White Sox push past the Royals 2-1. Noah Syndergaard tossed a dominating complete game shutout as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 3-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Chicago Cubs put together 10 total hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-2. The Milwaukee Brewers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 2-0. The Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-3. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Blue ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no voy a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar, los palos son legales.